you're entering into a season of the ultimate manifestation. And when I talk about manifestation, there's something that you can see in your mind that this season you're going to be holding in your hand, or you're going to find yourself somewhere and you're like looking around and it's like a moment of, I did that. You know what I'm saying? Give yourself a pat on the back for making it to this point. You have two tarot messages today, actually, which is the King of Pentacles. Okay, and this is definitely, I feel like, symbolic of Mars and a Capricorn, which we have happening. It's the moment where, you know, you ask for forgiveness and not for permission. You know, the King of Pentacles has arrived to a place where he has mastery over the physical realm, right? He has mastery in his experience. He's cultivated a really great relationship with the third dimension because he knows how to master his mind. He knows how to master his emotions, and he's really experiencing, you know, the soul. Sorry, he's really arrived at a place where he's allowing the soul to experience itself through form, and he's mastered every aspect of that, you know. So it feels like there's something that you're being driven by, there's something that's stabilizing you. Today your mind clears and you're getting really serious about a path. And Mars in Capricorn, oh my gosh, Mars loves to be here. It's exalted, so it performs very, very well. It's a different type of level of drive that you're going to have, and also a different kind of, I feel like, things accelerating for you physically, right? Things are going to be accelerating physically and also rapidly, because wherever Mars is, it expedites the process. So you may want to look at where Capricorn is aspected in your chart too. But let me go ahead and find the King of Coins in this deck. So King of Pentacles, resourcefulness and controlling. This talks about he exudes an unshakable firmness reminiscent of the Emperor. And who is the Emperor? He has reached high levels of establishment within his career and also other life goals that he's set for himself. And if you think about the bull is extremely strong, right? When we talk about Taurus energy, it kind of reminds you of the Taurus field too. So I feel like your field is going to be growing. It's like this aura, right, that you're going to be kind of imbuing or emanating in the rooms that you step in is going to speak for itself. It definitely reminds you of that. I'm also getting another message in regards to the Taurus. I'm going to go ahead and read what that meant in ancient Egypt, because this is coming through very, very strongly. So this talked about the sky metal, or the iron of the sky, and it refers to meteors. That's what the ancient Egyptians used to call things that were like Taurus, right? So the ancient Egyptians found meteors, and they recognized that it was such a harder metal that it was almost this celestial material that would then arrive on the earth. So it feels like I'm hearing like you're cut from a different cloth this season. It's like you're truly going to be cut from a different cloth from the things that you're doing. You know, when people describe someone like that, it's usually because they go on to do things that are just unbelievable. It's like they go on to achieve things in the physical realm that were otherwise, I'm hearing, a kind of unforeseeable future. So it's a future that no one saw coming in some way. So they saw it as a sacred thing that was falling from the heavens. And because of that, the fairy strength was considered to be like the bull of the sky. And that's what it feels like is going on. So Taurus could be significant. Maybe the constellation of Taurus has been huge for you. And I'm also seeing maybe like Taurus season was also a catalyst as well. But it was one of the original functions. So that's super, super interesting. And then you also have the Lovers, right? So the Lovers is a split of timelines. Maybe there's a lot of strength in which you've had to cultivate to actually make a decision around what aligns with you and what doesn't, especially because it's a soulmate card. So it's definitely about, again, what feels like it's that reunion with yourself. What can you achieve for yourself in the physical realm that feels like it reunifies you with your soul purpose? It just feels like you're really stepping into that in this season. So yeah, it carries a huge energetic shift. Let me go ahead and find, I think I got excited and I didn't finish reading it. Hold on. So the King of Pentacles, the Commander. You've pulled the Commander in a reading because you're feeling secure and confident. And this card is also offering you a direction with boldness so fierce that it cannot be questioned. That's what it means. All right. It's someone that's excessive. They have excessive armor and they're heavily protected. So again, this awareness that you have of yourself is it's your form of protection. So this shows that you're channeling an energy of determination that will go unmatched. This is so Mars entering into Capricorn, man. Oh my god. So it's resourceful and grounded, which leads them to being quite successful in manners of work and finance. This is you stepping into an extremely lucrative season. I don't know what you're doing, but you're doing it right. So be careful not to fall into the belief that all that is important can be seen with the eyes. Be malleable, give room for your heart to speak. So I feel like with the Lovers and soulmate, your soul's going to be guiding you to do certain things in the physical realm during this season, especially because you have sidereal space and then solar zenith, which talks about all your chakras being aligned that align you up to source. Sidereal space talks about belonging to the stars or the planets, and if you think about planets, they're also known as like wandering stars. So I feel like you're wandering right now, where you're being given an opportunity to find a new way in some aspect of your life, but it talks about an outsider looking in. So you're applying some kind of higher level of interdimensional awareness, and you're anchoring that into the things that you're doing right now. So you're literally pulling in information, especially with meditation and stillness, from this hidden wellspring of knowledge, and you're acting upon that information, and it's changing your journey. So I feel like this is where kind of intuition meets physical embodiment and alignment, and it's and support too, right? And the other aspects that you can see with the fates, so this talks about the serenity prayer. The serenity prayer basically talks about, God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things that I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. It's like you've cultivated the wisdom to know what is in your hands, what you can change during the season, and you're not just doubting that for a second when it comes to the power that you can unleash, but you're not questioning that or sleeping on that potential in some way. This feels like where you're really stepping into your full potential and aligning with it. This is the day where everything really starts to click for you, with Capricorn ingressing, Mars ingressing into the sign of Capricorn. It's like this forward momentum. It's a different kind of discipline in which you're going to have, and you can trust that you're going to be able to achieve things with also a level of mastery, a level of precision that you haven't had otherwise. This is a time where you become really focused on the action that you choose to take and your long-term goals, and you seriously commit yourself to them through and through. You know, it's where there's some kind of strategy in which you're also coming up with things that are super productive, and it's motivation that sticks. You know, we actually gain motivation through discipline. It's through our action that we actually get more motivated. We don't just get motivated and then we choose to act at times when we're motivated. Otherwise, there's no level of like consistency of things being sustained. So it's almost like there's a different kind of discipline and level of like accountability in which you're holding yourself to. You have a dog that's super curious that's going by. But yeah, it's like you know exactly what you need to do. You know, Mars in... I feel like the dog's coming this way. Hello! Let me show you guys. He's curious. He's hiding there. Hi! Hi! Hello! Hi! Hola!
Hola!
Aisha! Hi!
Ay, pequeño.
Hola!
Hola. Estás bien, amiguero. Ay,
Sarah.
cariño.
As we're continuing this read, it's 15:55, so 5:55 on the clock, which is about you getting comfortable outside of your comfort zone. So at least I just had like an hour conversation with the owner of the dogs, and she rescued all these puppies, and yeah, we just had like a whole deep discussion. But yeah, I feel like you're going to be seeing so many beautiful things manifest into your reality. So yeah, you had the King of Pentacles energy. This is about you expecting determination and clarity on your goals during this time, really the willingness to be able to do the work. Again, I feel like there's going to be opportunities that arise in front of you to really align yourself in a very physical way. And it's where you're able to really take control of your path. So if in prior months you guys have felt like you've been scattered, right, whether that's psychologically, emotionally, energetically in some way, or directionless, this is the day where the wheel turns and it really is the shift in which you've been waiting for to happen within you to be able to align with certain, potential realities and outcomes outside of you. So it's a very beautiful energy, especially because today Mercury's shadow period also ends, which is bringing, this ability to really stick to a plan. It's about you really gaining clarity when it comes to this momentum. It's the moment where that confusion lifts. So the energy that we also have is Gaia gateway activation. So learning experiences, wisdom transmission, and earth intelligence. This is everything that's pretty much been leading you up until this monumental turning point. It talks about the hardships that you've experienced on Earth is very Saturn energy, right? Saturn rules time, and it also rules the physical realm and karma. But the main thing about Saturn is it's the part of you that accepts some type of challenge in order to gain wisdom. So how you're going to impart this wisdom moving forward is going to lead to just an easy release when it comes to your energy. I'm just seeing kind of a valve be opened. I'm almost seeing like, when you turn a tap and then the water begins to come out, but you're in that moment or precipice of off and turning on. It kind of feels like that energy, or where you're balancing a light switch between on and off. It feels like there's a shift that's happening within you today. It's the feeling of, oh, I now know what I'm doing, or there's that mental click that happens within you. So yeah, it's really a clear mind, right, that you're going to be blessed with during this time. With that being said though, guys, I'm going to leave this one short and sweet because the sun is gone and now it's getting a little bit colder and I want to run back. But yeah, it's super, super beautiful energy. With that being said, I'm going to go. If you guys are not already subscribed to the channel, do consider subscribing. I'd love to have you around. Personal reading details also down below. Also check out Ultra Spirit if you're looking for some high quality AAA grade jewelry. You have 2 discount codes for that in the description box down below, and I'll speak to you very soon. Until next time, bye.
Clouds in the sky don't care.